Today I would like to have a look at Jaguar's GT-SV concept, which they just presented. It's basically the motorsport version of the Vision GT they presented last year. They added a massive aero kit which gives the car an amazing look. The first thing I noted when I saw the car was that the front looks very similar to the GT by Citroën from 2008, which was an amazing supercar that Citroën actually produced and sold. For the GT-SV they added a massive splitter with support braces and a cutout in the middle to avoid stalling the underbody flow under braking. The upper intake with the Jaguar logo is not really an intake, and the main airflow enters the car through the lower opening. Behind the front wheels is a huge air outlet which helps to release air from the wheel arches and could help a possible front diffuser to work. But also there could be a radiator in the front, similar to the layout we saw on the Bugatti Bolide. The car has no traditional doors, but the whole cockpit cover can be lifted and moved to enter the car. On top of the roof we can see a small air intake which could be for cockpit cooling or anything at the back of the car. At the very top sits a pitot tube which measures the current air velocity and helps as a reference value to analyze pressure sensors around the car. You do this on race cars to correlate the race car data with wind tunnel and CFD. The highlight of the GT-SV is certainly the massive rear wing. It's a single element wing that wraps around the sides, so rear wing and end plates are one surface. Last year's Vision GT had a complex active rear wing that could fold away completely, but the static rear wing changes the proportions significantly. The car looks a lot longer and reminds us of long-tail Le Mans prototypes. The wing has a nice clean underside, low angle of attack, and its main support is at the center. The end plates have a cutout to bring more air into the wake behind the car, which reduces drag but also reduces the expansion of the rear wing, which decreases downforce slightly. The rear reminded me of the Porsche 956 Longtail with its massive diffuser channels, but also here we can see very big diffuser channels with proper side expansion behind the rear wheels. With the big diffuser and the far back rear wing, it looks as if the aero balance is a bit more on the rearward side, but that depends on what's underneath the front cover. The car has 4 electric motors, so the front package should be tight and there might not be much space for a big front diffuser, but we will wait and see if we can get more details of this amazing new race car in the future. How do you like the new GT-SV? Would you like to see it racing on real racetracks soon? Let me know in the comments below.